Hey guys, in today's video, I am going to be walking you guys through the same strategy because so many persons have been sending me DMs asking questions like they really need to know every single thing about the strategy. So in this video, right, I'll be walking you through exactly how the strategy works step by step. So my name is Prince, just in case you are meeting me or hearing my voice for the first time. And this is Prince Strategic FX. On this channel, I dive into deep synthetic indices, forex trading, and so on and so forth, right? And I break down complex information that are very difficult to understand. I break them down to very simple and easy to just assimilate and start using it, right? So this is exactly what I do on this channel. I don't beat around the bush. I go straight to the point, and of course I share updates. Like I really share updates, right? If you've been following me on this channel, kudos to you. And if you're new, please kindly smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and that is all. Now let's dive into the video. First of all, this is GBP USD. So we'll be starting with a forex pair. So this is GBP USD, and this is the daily time frame. This is the close, and it doesn't have any wick. So this is exactly what you should do. Now for every bearish candle, the low or probably the close and the wick is always below. While for every bullish candle, the close and the wick is always above, right? So don't get me wrong. So this is everything that we need to do because this is the daily time frame. Remember, this is a daily strategy, right? This is just a day trading strategy, right? I'm going to make a different video for swing strategy, right? So this is what you need to do every single morning. Now once you've done this, right, you're going to go to H4. And you're going to zoom in entirely so no one can see your chart, right? You're going to zoom in entirely, and you're going to start with drawing a trend line. So we're going to start with drawing a trend line, and for me I can see trend coming downwards just like this. Yeah, then I can also see another trend. Let me duplicate this. I can also see another trend again above, yeah. I can also see another trend above, just like this. Not just that, I can still see more trends. Yeah, I can still see more trends coming down like this. Yeah, so this is an uptrend, like just like this. Yeah, so this is exactly what I can see. Right? So let's move to H1. It's exactly what I'm doing, right? Let's move to H1. Now here on H1, I'll zoom out so we can see exactly what we've done so far. Then we'll pick another trend again from here because I can see a second trend line. I can see a second trend line from here. I can see a second trend line just from here. So we can get a clear breakout and retest just like that. Right? We are not done. There is another trend line. There is another trend line again. Just when you look at the chart clearly, you're going to see what you have never seen previously. You understand? Now, this is all I can see. This is all I can see on H1 and also on H4. Very simple. Now we're going to move to 15 minutes time frame. Right? So here on 15 minutes time frame, very simple. You're going to go to your settings, screw up a little bit, just screw up, and you're going to see here where they say show period separator. Let me show you here. Just around here, right? Where they say show period separator, right? That is exactly the one you want. Just click on, just check, see that checkbox, just check it on, just like this. Then you're going to go back. Now it will show you exactly where price started today. just like that. It will show you exactly where price started today from here. From here, it will show you exactly where price started today. So this is where price opened for today, for today's business, right? Now, not just that, we can also spot another very clean downtrend that gives us a breakout from the 15 minutes time frame, just like this, right? So it gave us a breakout from here. Let me show you. It gave us a breakout from here, breakout, came back again to retest on these same trend lines, right? Now, very simple. Since price has gave us a rejection, and also we can spot a very clean continuational candle, what do? We go in and we just buy this market. So I bought this market from here, and where do I want to take profit? I want to take my profit from somewhere around here. Very simple, just like that. Good. Now, where is my TP? Okay, sorry about that. So where is my TP? Where is my stop loss? Where is my stop loss coming from? My stop loss will be coming in at somewhere around here, just a little bit below the rejection candle. You understand? Just a little bit below the rejection candle right there. Right? Just there. So automatically we have done every single thing that we needed to do, and we are going to relax and just watch the market do its thing. Right? You don't need to panic over this one. Just relax and watch the market do this thing. So while we wait for this, right? While we wait for this to happen, right? While we wait for this to happen, we are going to move to we are going to switch to synthetic indices, and we're going to be starting from volatility 10 index. We're going to switch to synthetic indices and start from volatility 10 index now. I will go straight here on settings, go and I will go and turn off this, right? Because we're starting from the daily time frame. So here on the daily time frame, this is exactly what we can see. Very simple. Now here is the close, right? You can see exactly what I'm saying. So I said previously that when it is a bullish candle, right? It is a bullish candle. We want to pick out the close or the wick from above or from on top, right? So I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to duplicate that and just add it at the top there at the wick. So that's it, right? Then we'll move again to H4. H4, I'm going to zoom in and I will look exactly what price has done. So I think I can spot a downtrend from just like this, from here down to this point, right? Down to this point. Now, not just that, it's also giving us a breakout. So very simple. We'll move to what? To H1. So here in H1, we can easily see exactly what we've done on the. We can easily see exactly what we've done on H4, and we can also see that we have an uptrend just like this, right? We have an uptrend just like that. Very simple. Very simple. So we have an option just like this, clean. Now we're going to move to 15 minutes time frame, and that's where we're going to go to our show period separator. We'll turn it on, and this is exactly where price opened for the day, right? This here, right here, is exactly where price opened for the day, right? So now that we've done this, right, now automatically we are looking to buy this market automatically, right? Because from all the analysis, we've seen that price is on an uptrend. Now, not just the fact that price is on an uptrend. We can also see that price break out from our close of the previous day and also the week, and it is coming back down to this trend line, to our trend line right here, right? It's coming back down to this point right here. So as soon as price gets to that point, right there. We will wait for it, wait for a very simple confirmation candles. Like at least we want to see something like a pin bar, like a bearish pin bar, or a bullish pin bar. You understand? Just from the bottom to the top, more like a hammer, right? Or we want to see or we want to see a bullish engulfing candle, right? So that will be our own confirmation to start buying this market from here, right? From here. So we'll just wait for it, for that confirmation to just show up itself. Now, as soon as that confirmation shows up, that's exactly where we're going to be buying from. Now, as soon as we buy, our stop loss should be coming below. So if you're buying from here, like we saw the confirmation from this point right here, then our stop loss should be like somewhere around here or a little bit below it. Yes. So that's it. That's it all about the strategy. This is it. This is everything about the strategy. Now, at this point, if you do not understand, or you are still feeling you are not you or you don't feel confident in taking this trade, you understand, at this point you don't feel confident enough in jumping either to buy or sell, then that means you still need more you still need more teachings, like you still need more and more and more mentorship, right? So the next batch of my mentorship is coming up on the 20th of September, right? So if you're early enough to jump on it, you'll get a discount. But if you're not early enough, then you're going to pay the full payment, right? So if you are interested, right, it is only for those that are interested, that those that really want to cut their road to profitability short, right, can go ahead and send me a message with the number on the screen, or you can click the link below this description to get access, right? Now, let's wait and see if we can get a bullish confirmation from here, right? We can get a bullish confirmation from here, right? So that's all that we are. That's everything that we are looking for. Now, one clear information that you don't know about this strategy is that now our major trend lines are is just coming from H4 and H1, right? We don't really want to, we don't care about the smaller time frames right here. We only work with the higher time frame, right? But we only take our trades from the smaller time frame. So we don't draw trend lines on the smaller time frame. All that matters here is H4 and H1, right? This is just for the daily day trading strategy. So if price breaks out from this H1 trend line, right, without giving us what we're actually looking for, if as soon as we get price breaks out from here without giving us either a rejection or a bullish engulfing candle for us to start buying this market upward, right, and it breaks out, then comes back again to retest it, then it simply means we just got a sell, right? We just got a sell entry for ourselves, just like that, and we can just enter this market and start selling it all the way down here. You can see exactly where that trend line is, all the way here, all the way down here. We can start selling all the way either here or here. It's perfect to take your profit, right? So all we need to do at this moment is wait, just to be patient, right? Now, I usually tell my students, or whosoever that have watched my videos severally, right? You do this from the morning hours. Yes, you do this from the morning hours and just watch your trade, right? Do your analysis from the morning hours, at least from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. you have the whole time, like you have the whole time to yourself to do your analysis and just watch the market. Watch the market, because there are moves the market makes during that hours. Like during those hours, there are moves the market makes during those hours. And if you're a trader that always has a target in mind, right, those moves can hit your target pretty much. Like it can hit your target and make you a massive profit, and you can just close the trade for that day and continue the next day, right? So make sure you between 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. you have started your analysis, right? You started your analysis, you've drawn your trend line, you've picked your close and your wick for the day, and you are just waiting to react to the market, right? This strategy is nothing less than reaction, right? We are not predicting the market, we are only reacting to the market. This is called the RSF strategy, right? So we only react to this market, we don't predict the market. We don't predict the market, right? So we don't pay attention to candlesticks only when it is necessary. You understand? We don't pay attention to candlesticks only when it is necessary. Like currently, right now, candlestick formation is necessary. You understand? So we need to pay attention to it, because price has already hit our trend line. Can you see that? It has already hit our trend line. So all we want to pay attention to is the candlestick movement, the movement of the candlestick. You understand? So if we can get either a rejection or a bullish engulfing candle, that alone will tell us that okay, price is about, I think the buyers are about to push the market upward. So we are open to buy, right? Good. But as it stands now, or as the market is now, we are not entering the market, because price might decide to break out from this trend line, right? And automatically we are now looking to sell this market, right? We are not looking to sell this market. Then if price should come back to it, right? If price should comes back to it after the breakout, then price goes back to it on a retest, then yes, you are going to sell this market all the way down to the next trend line below, right? So that's it. That's it. Now, if you don't understand this, right? If you don't understand this at this level, right? If you don't understand this at this point, if you don't understand this at this point, then it simply means you need more mentorship. If you can't take action at this point or at this level, then you simply need more guidance. You simply need someone that has already been there to show you every single thing. All you need to do is just send me a DM to join the next mentorship coming up on September 20th, right? That's all. Now let's check out our GDP USD. Let's check out our GDP USD. So far, this is exactly what our GDP USD has done. Now, the reason why I decided to take this trade is because, first of all, these are just the simple confirmation. So, first of all, we got a rejection. After price breaks out from that trend line coming from that 15 minutes time frame, right, which I didn't actually draw that trend line, but clearly I can see it because it is invisible, right? I can see that price breaks out, came back again to retest those trend line and also the close of the previous day, right? It just retested and gave us a rejection, which is one. Then secondly, we had a bullish engulfing. Two, that is a massive confirmation for me. Boom, I just entered that buy while my stop loss is below the rejection candle. Now all I need to do is patient, just wait, because there is certainly no how price is going to take me out if with all of these confirmations, right? I will just need to be patient. We'll just need to be patient, right? So I will come back and show you exactly how this particular trade is doing, right? I will show you exactly how this trade is doing so far. So far, I will show you exactly how this trade is doing, so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So you can see exactly what volatility 10 is doing. Can you see? Now price hits the same trend line. Yes, price hits the trend line back, and you can see we are having we are having a bullish candle being printed, but we are not going to jump in just because we are having a bullish candle being printed. We are going to wait for that candle to complete itself. Yes, we're going to wait for the candle to complete. Now the candle might complete, and it will start giving us a very simple candle formation known as tweezer bottom. Right now, when we see something like that, it is tend automatically we should be looking to buy this market, or the candle might end up printing the entire body, and it will start giving us a bullish engulfing candle, right? So all we need to do is patience. Now your patience is key when it comes to this strategy. After you have done all the analysis that you needed to do, right, and you have marked out all the dots, you can see exactly how I drew my trend line. I make sure that every single thing I can see, right, I make sure that every single thing I can see, I draw them out using a trend line, right? I draw them as using a trend line, and all I need to do is just wait, right? We just need to wait. Just wait. Be patient. Be patient. Just be patient. Be patient. You see, it is coming up gradually. Can you see? It is coming up gradually just on the gradual process, right? Now, let's go back to GDP USD. So here in GDP USD, you can see exactly what we are looking at. This is exactly what we are looking at on GDP USD. So I will pause the video here, and I'll come back when everything is clear, like every single thing is good, right? So guys, after waiting for some couple of hours, so we are in profit, right? So this requires a whole lot of patience. You can see this is GDP USD, and you can see my stop loss right there. I waited for a longer time, like a whole lot of time. Remember how we got into this trade, right? I first of all, this was my entry right here. This was my entry. Okay, let me use this so it can be a lot more easier. Now, this was my entry, right? And right here, good. Now, I waited and price came back, came all the way down, hit here, went up again, came back down again. I discovered that here was a support. There was a support right here. So I created an order block, and I still waited, and this is the result. That's the final result, right? So this is exactly what I'm talking about. Now I am waiting for price to go straight to my TP, right at the top, right there, right? But now let's check out volatility 10. Let's see exactly what V10 is doing. So far, price couldn't reverse at this level. Like I said, price couldn't reverse when it hits this trend line. It didn't give us any bullish engulfing candle, and it didn't give us any rejection candle. Rather, there was a breakout from the trend line, and price went straight back to retest that same spot right there. So that's exactly what I'm saying. You need to be patient. You understand, when using this strategy, you need to be patient. Now look, price retested, and this was the first retest. Now let me go back. This right here was the first retest, and I thought price is going to drop from there, and I entered the sell. I entered the sell right there, and price moved up again to this point right here, right? So I quickly go back there, take another sell, because I know very well that price has officially broken our trend line, and it has retested on our close of the previous day. And the next thing it is going to do, it is we are going to be reacting to this trade practically. That's exactly what it's going to do. It is going to drop all the way down. Now I set my stop loss above, I just went a little bit above it, and this was exactly what the trade is doing currently, right? This is everything about the trade right now, as you can see. So this is where I'm expecting it to come. If I zoom in, you're gonna see, right? This is exactly where I'm expecting it to come. So that's exactly what this trade is doing. But we are not going to stop here, right? I'm going to show you exactly what gold is doing currently. So let's go to gold. Let's go to gold immediately. Now this is let's move to the daily time frame on gold, right? So this is exactly what gold is doing currently, right? So we are going to mark the close and the week. So this right here is the close, and okay, and we are going to mark the week very tiny right there. So this is exactly what we're doing. Then we're going to go to H4, and on H4 I'm going to look for a specific trend line, just very detailed trend line. I'll pick it from here all the way to the top right there. Good, good. Now I'm going to go to H1, and I will also do the same thing on H1. Now I will pick another trend line from here all the way to the top right there. You can see exactly what I just did, right? Now we're going to go straight to 15 minutes time frame. So here on 15 minutes time frame, I will go to my settings, go straight to my show period separator. Then you can see exactly where price opened for the day. You can see it is very clear. But let me show you something else. Let's move to 5 minutes time frame. Now, as soon as we go to 5 minutes time frame, you can see that this is clear. This is very clear. You can see this, right? You can see this on double top right there. Now, not just the fact that price gave us a double top, we still have a breakout, right? We still have a breakout, and boom, you can see exactly how the whole thing is just moving all the way to the top. Now, if I want to find my take profit, let's say I enter this market for a buy, right? As soon as price just break out, now I enter this market for a buy, and I want to find my take profit. I will look for the most resistant, the most resistant level right here, which I can see it somewhere around here. I can see it somewhere around here. I think, yes, somewhere around here, just at the tip of this one and also this one. So let me use this to show you so you can see clearly. So at the tip of this one and this one, right? So that's exactly where I can find the most resistant. Yes, somewhere around here. Yes. So that's the most resistant level I can see. So as soon as that is done, that's exactly where we're going to take profit. As you can see, price went straight to that spot. He gave us profit. That's if you follow this process and you're going to trade, and you traded for gold this morning, you can see we're on profit. And can you see? So that is that, right? That is that. So that's exactly how we can do this. So let's go back to volatility 10. Let's see exactly what it's doing. So as you can see, this is exactly what volatility 10 is doing. And we are not scared of the market. No, we are not scared of the market. We are just reacting to it, right? We are just reacting to exactly what the market is doing, playing out around our strategy. We are following it the same way, the same process. Nothing has changed, right? So this is everything about the strategy, right? Now, if you want to learn practically from me, right? Now, so many of you have blown. You can't even count how many accounts that you have blown, and you keep blowing account consistently. Yet you don't want to take mentorship. Now, if you want to learn practically from me, if you want to learn exactly what I do and how I do it, right? There is a mentorship. The third mentorship batch is coming up on September 20th, right? If you're jumping in early, you're going to get a discount. But if you're coming in exactly on 20th, right, you're going to be paying you're going to be getting the full payment, like you're going to pay the full amount, right? Nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to change. But if you're coming in as soon as you're hearing the sound of my voice on this particular video, right, and you send me a DM, you're going to get a discount, and I will send you straight to the group where we are going to be taking this mentorship. Now, all my mentorship are live, right? There is no pre-record course anywhere, no pre-record information, right? They are all live, straight for 1 whole month. 1 whole month will be live. We'll be talking about everything on synthetic indices. Now, this is just a tip of the iceberg. If this is just a tip of what you're going to be learning, there is a huge value, and I'm giving out. You can ask the previous mentorship, right? There is a huge value I am giving out, a huge value, 10 times way better than what you're just seeing on YouTube, right? It is way better than what you're just seeing on YouTube. Now, whenever once you are ready, the moment you are ready to get started, all you need to do is send me a DM. There is a number on your screen, so do not get scammed. Send me a DM with the number on the screen, or there is a link below the description where you can also send me a DM, right? So that is that, and I believe you got value from this video. Just help somebody, show kindness to somebody, send this video to anybody that has been blowing their account, anybody that has not been consistently profitable, right? Let them learn exactly what you are learning. Let them also enjoy exactly what you are enjoying, right? So subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.